Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. Uncle Gogogen's attempt to try and rise above this pretender to the throne of Wa, space throne of Wa. He's catching up. Gladiator Knight is catching up. So let's try and steal some of his acreages of land or gold or some of his money here, so we can start producing our Wog forces here. Then we'll start burning later on tonight. We'll start burning his shit down. There we go. Oh, I failed my probe. He knows it's me. He knows it's me taking all this money. So let's go to buildings and start to produce some. See, the thing is, the more I probe, the more I produce probes, the more they suck in probing against me. So he can't figure out who the hell I am, what the hell I am. And let's go into producing more barracks for our large-scale army of the Doom Troopers. I did I earlier this morning, before going to Qingmen, the Qingmen ceremony, which is the traditional Chinese. It's according to the lunar calendar, a lunar calendar ritual where we perform, we celebrate the lunar equinox or something. Every spring, the equinox happens at a different day, I guess. To maintain ultimately to maintain the graves of our ancestors, to make sure there's no litter happens in China. There seems to be a lot of litter bugs, a lot of autumn litter, whatnot, just piles up and stuff. So you sweep the shit away and you perform and you divvy out and you give them out the old burnt pyro or no, the funeral pyre of offerings, such as fake Chinese money. If you go to if you go to Chinatown, you can find hell money, and it's they're printed in contemporary. They're printed as contemporary money as gold Chinese ingots, which are these kind of cup-looking, these weird cup-looking artifacts made out of gold versus gold coins or gold bricks. The West is used to using, but still, that's still currency, basically. Just a fancy way of currency. So, we burn paper effigies representing these tokens of those artifacts. For example, you'd burn something that resembles a cell phone, or you burn paper clothes, or in this case we burnt a mahjong set for Grandma because she loves playing mahjong. And so what happens is in mahjong, the idea is to get a numerical set, I believe, of whatever suit it's in. And there are multiple suits. Sometimes they're vegetable suits, sometimes they're plant suits, sometimes they're animals. The animals are there, and four of the seasons, four of the directions. So some of the little the mahjong tiles, didn't fall into the fire, which got incinerated, so it could be smudged, if you will, to the etherical side, the other side. So I think maybe she got a mahjong set sans west tile and some other tiles as well. So she probably has to wait until the ashes get hot enough or whatever, so it gets incinerated properly. Or perhaps not at all. She's missing a set. Oh, she'll tell Mom in a dream that burn her another set of collect another set for next year of mahjong. But it comes as the C tile, which XI translates to Zai, C. It means Zai. It means west. The rest is just directional card. So she doesn't have a directional. She's missing a piece. So hopefully it'll get burnt in the next few days or next day or so, and maybe the Parks and Rec would start to incinerate it purposefully. In the meantime, let us go to Grant. Let's start to build our nuclear armaments. Ooh, shit! Don't do that. Nuclear armaments here. I'm gonna be building lots of to break past the shieldings, what you want to do is build a bunch of nuclear missiles so that the shields burn through it, and the shields burn through it. While you have these other tertiary, secondary missiles here, and then you have more nuclear missiles as well that didn't get burnt up in their shielding, and hopefully this will be able to damage this land significantly. Uh, I'll come back in a few hours later to probe him again, to probe him for more money and burn his buildings down, and then we'll try and hit him again so we can loosen him up, because he's starting to catch up on me, and he's starting to catch up to me on land and net worth here, so we can't have that. But the thing is, Valdemar society started to catch up as well. So let's oh fuck, I can't because I don't have any more war leaders to send. I think this is what their plan is, so to divert my attention, and it seems to be working. In other news, Valdemar society. I don't know how I still don't know how my tactical fighters were able to lose against him, because if you this times by 5, yes, he's see, but if you times this by 6, this is like 24. Tactical fighters 12, 20, 48, yeah, this is 20. Yeah, I should be able to beat his defenses, especially with these little guys here. That's 4. That's like 36,000. That's defense, that doesn't count. Huh. Offense, cyborgs is 40,000 attack points right there. Yeah, I should be able to break through him. I don't get it. I don't know what happened there, guys. Well, we're gonna start cramming. We're gonna start mass producing fighters. We got maybe 1,000 fighters coming in, so 20. That's 20. I don't know. That's 5,000 times 6 is 30,000. That's 30,000 attack points right there. That should have long destroyed his troopers, and then my other tertiary forces should have destroyed his tanks while he sent his force out, right? His forces were coming back. Something's not kosher right through this game. See, I failed here twice. I should have another army out. Hold on, let me see this. Let me see what my let's go to status here. Military status. These are my defeated troops waiting to come back home. Well, either way, he'll be paying for the instrument of his own defeat. So or his own disaster. Like I said, I want to keep him at bay by destroying his land. As long as my land increases, his land decreases, then that's all that matters. So I got another load of missiles coming in. I got a huge load of land coming in, so hopefully I can break through him this time. I had a lot of honor points here too. See, now my honor points are slowly diminishing, so I gotta hit Vladimir society. I think I'll burn this shit down just to keep him. He's trying to stay. He's being smart. Vladimir society is being smart. He's trying to stay alive by attacking smaller kingdoms and whatnot. Trying to stay alive this way. So if we go to agency or sector news here, yeah, see, Vladimir society is trying to stay alive. He's trying to stay alive by attacking. Hai is pretty much ignoring me, so he shouldn't be able. He shouldn't do that. I mean, he should ignore me. But today we'll keep on doing the well, I think today we're gonna do the court report for homework, and then hit the brain the brain story all over again. So let's just grab our other notes here. And see what kind of money, see our money situation. As long as I can get a bus pass for this month, that's important because I can. But I'm not donating money at all this year. This year I'm taking it easy. I need to give my money to my honey. Honey, my money. I work hard for it, honey. I work hard for it, honey. I work hard for money, honey. So give me some. I work hard for money, so give me some honey. That's Homer Simpson's song. Okay, so nothing much here. Failed attack. Missiles are on its way. You know, you got a huge missile crisis here. Should I send my force? No, it's probably gonna burn through all these missiles here. Energy missile, nuclear missile. I got a huge 0 soldiers in training. Oh, that's right, because I bought missiles. So I bought soldiers with it, right? I finally breached the 70,000 mark of population. So we're gonna start rebuilding maybe more population here, and maybe start building more training camps. So I can start pimping up my defense soldiers. Start pimping up my fusion power plants. Fusion plants. Dobi mas. And maybe as long as we have a surplus of 1 million energy points here, then that's all that matters, right? So maybe start to produce wickedy bop bobbity boo, and hey Gladiator Knight. So it takes a long time to get back up. Hit him with some more missiles and keep on hitting Vladimir. See, Vladimir's getting back up again. He's getting a second wind. He's getting 800 acres of land. My soldiers are still at large, which I'm surprised to see that. I only sent out 2 attacks, so I'm waiting for an attacker to come back in. Tactical fighters available to send for. See? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why his defenses are so high. I have no clue. This is like mind-baffling, mind-boggling. It's like playing Boggle, boggles the mind. All right, so let's go play with some bottles downstairs. Get to our working suit, play with some bottles downstairs, do our assignment, and then enjoy the Easter weekend. Get my work on getting my what was it called? My what should I call it? Work on getting my I don't know what the hell to call it. Work on getting my my hours. No, not my hours. My lead program. My lead program. And see, the thing is, the more busy you are, the more harder it is to remember things, because you become like the absent-minded professor, because you got many things on the go, and you've got your own personal life on the go, but you got social responsibilities, right? You know, if you're a professional, you got social responsibilities, because you've been given the privilege of an education to move humanity forward, make it better for other people. That's how you thank Mother Fortune for entrusting you with this responsibility and power. Not power, but this privilege of a nice relaxing life. Of course, you should have a nice relaxing life. You know, nice relaxing, clean house living. Everybody deserves this. Everyone deserves. Humans are awesome. You know, I'm a demon saying this. I'm a boogeyman. I'm a good boogeyman, but I'm still a boogeyman. So I love my boogeyman heritage. I enjoy my Pokemon heritage, so my Cocoa heritage. Hmm. Got some tea leaf there. Okay, so I'll come back in about a few hours after studying later on this evening and see what we got here. See if we're anywhere closer to getting our soldiers back, our wayward soldiers back, and closer to getting some missiles to hit later night with. And we continue to hit them. We'll continue to harass them with our probes here. This is actually becoming very exciting. He's actually fighting back. He's fighting back. He's trying to stay alive. He's trying to stay. He's fighting back. He's online right now actually. So he's online as we recording this. I dare not give him these videos to let him, otherwise he'll know my strategy of knowing what my defenses are like. So we gotta keep piped up. We gotta keep up our. See, look, 820. Vladimir Society is smart. We just had a Vladimir got. He was at a 600. He was at a 6,000 or some shit like that. Or no, 700. Well, I know I'm safe for Valdemar for a long time here because it's gonna at least get him a couple more ticks to get back to this level of attacking. As soon as I cross the threshold to 1,100,000, then that's good. We want to try and knock him down a couple more pegs so he's not within the striking range of us. He's not within the striking range of us. So let's keep on. Let's keep on stealing his. Let's keep on stealing his platinum here. And we got probes coming up the yin yang. How much energy am I producing? Let's see if I can lay off producing energy power plants for now. No viruses. Yeah, McAfee. That's the thing. I'm using Shaw cable, so I should get McAfee for free. Yet they're asking me to renew in renew. So this is like sneaky shit because I really want to start cleaning out these robs up here before they start getting too uppity for me, and we can't hit them. I'm glad your knight's in the way, and this fucking spastic is in the way as well. This nonce is if you this so-called nonce. And where did my money go? I have a huge envelope of money here. That is most unusual, most peculiar. Okay, so let's just come back in an hour or so and see what we got. This is Happy Chinmun for all you fellow Asians out there, and hopefully all our grandpas and grandmas and whatnots and are all snug. And I should do a big giant burn fest when I go back to. I plan to go back to Hong Kong next spring or something, just for a quick short little vacation there. Most likely, my dad's gonna get his contract renewed, and hopefully, I could convince him to give me some of his money so I can invest it here in Canada, so that when he comes back with a pension in China, with whatever pension in Canada, and whatever pension we manage to scrounge up, he'll have something at least, something. I figure my dad is going to eventually have to live as a building maintenance, which is pretty good. Keep him busy keep him busy, keep him in under engineering, keep him engineering and stuff, and In my case, I need to complete my education, complete my Jedi training, so I can at least contribute something to the world. Like I said, if you have these deficiencies in life, it's not really fun. You have to struggle, but you do eventually recover. So don't kill yourself. Always, never Never give up. You get something. I'm not saying that you'll be a penthouse, some businessman, living the high life. That's the funny thing. These super business leaders, they have all the skills in the world, yet they squander it on childish pursuits. If I had a brain like that, I'd be like straw man, cracking every riddle, which I do. I'm hitting the Wikipedia a lot. I'm just researching whatever the hell I can research in the library. I plan to make a huge project out of that. I could just go to the library, pick whatever project, whatever fun topic I might like, and see what I find. See if I find anything interesting out there, and continue to enumerate. Okay, have a good night, guys. I'll see you in about a few hours after I do some major studying, major assignment writing, and working on our last assignment. So I like hanging out with you people, but I gotta go. Sometimes you gotta go. We gotta go, right?